So I got a muscle relaxant, and my back feels much better today. So.
And are you cleared to work out? Did the doctor say?
Yeah, she said I can do stretching, which is good because it's just a muscle spasm. She can feel it, like the knot right there behind my hip. And she did say that, modify if you have to, but, I mean, literally I could get out even on Thursday when I did it, and I couldn't touch my toes, but I could run if I wanted to that day. It was just the spasm was so tight. Now today I'm fine. I did today I did yoga, P90X yoga this afternoon. I had no pain at all. So I'm just gonna go slow, but yeah, that will be it. Go from there.
Yeah. Do you have a foam roller?
I do. Those are brutal. They're medieval torture devices.
They are, but
Oh my God.
They do a body good.
I know, but I'm like, oh my God, they're painful. Painful.
Hey, Claudia.
Your hair's getting long.
Finally.
Do you like it longer? It looks so cute short.
I like it both ways, but I like,
Put this in his.
I go through phases. I'll like grow it out, and I'll grow it down to like here, and then I'll just one day come home and it'll be chopped off. Like I don't have any attachment to it, but I like it long because I can do more stuff with it.
Yeah, put it up and stuff.
And I can braid, so I like when it gets longer, right, when I can braid it. How's it going, Claudia?
All right, it's going all right.
Are you ready for week 3?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Got anything good lined up for meals this week?
Nothing new. Always looking for something new. I'm pretty plain. Chicken, fish.
Same here.
Butters, cheese, eggs. Love my eggs.
Yeah, eggs and turkey bacon. I've eaten more turkey bacon in the last 2 weeks than I have in like 3 years of my life. I should probably find a way to switch it up.
I bought chicken sausage today because I've seen people using it. I have no idea what to do with it.
The alfresco?
I don't know. I've never done anything with it before. So if you have a recipe, throw it out there because I have it in the fridge. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
I would do whatever you would do with regular sausage. So I do typically I do sausage, broccoli, and like whole grain noodles with just like olive oil on it.
I used the chicken sausage for the egg roll in a bowl.
I'll meet you by the playground. I mean, the other one.
I'll figure it out, I guess, but I'm not good in the kitchen.
That's why I'm eating turkey bacon BLTs all week.
Yeah.
I had chicken bacon BLT today.
I don't mind it. I made my own mayo and it was really easy and it's really yummy. So
yeah,
it was just
Is that
it was like I think it's a keto recipe, to be honest, because I went and tried to find the Fixate mayo recipe and couldn't. So it's just extra virgin olive oil and egg blended with a little like a pinch of salt. I don't even remember what else I added. Maybe I don't even remember what other ingredients. And then
How about vinegar?
And then I added Dijon mustard to it. So yummy.
Yeah.
And I use that and I mix that with my eggs too to make like an egg salad sometimes. Turkey. It's my teaspoon most days. I've actually even just gotten to the point where I just like drizzle it on my eggs if I have no other teaspoon.
Yeah.
Whatever. I have the hardest time with orange and with teaspoon. Like if I'm not eating peanut butter or almond butter, and I'm trying not to because I can overdo it with my teaspoon when I use almond butter and peanut butter.
Mhm.
I like don't know. And I mean celery. I'll eat almond butter with celery, but like I like that with my apples. And there's nothing. I don't have a teaspoon grouped with fruit right now.
I can get kind of over crazy with the almond butter in my apples because once I start, it's like you just keep going. It's like you're like, oh, I think that's a little over. I think I've gone over my limit.
I have
Yeah.
this
I
specific,
think that was 2 tablespoons.
Yeah.
specifically
Well, that was almond butter. It's good for you.
close the thing up and hide it in the back of my fridge and walk away.
That's brutal, because I love like apples with almond butter as like a snack because it gives you that little bit of sweetness to it, and you know, it's just totally yummy. The same with the avocado too. I can eat like,
An entire.
but what I find is I buy those little. They're already like in the package, the small little single serving ones. I do much better because otherwise I'll go overboard. So at least when that's done, it's done. I can't have any more.
Yeah.
Thank God someone created that. Otherwise, that's another thing I go overboard with because I just love avocado.
I love them, but a quarter of an avocado, I mean, really? So it's not even worth it to me.
Oh, I have to have it.
I've been mixing. So I go to Costco and I have an organic mango frozen, and so I'll bring that as my purple because one of my meals is a purple, a blue, and a green, and I'll mix my mango with my avocado, so it's kind of like a mango guac, and then then eat it with like peppers or celery or whatever veggie I've got
Yeah.
set up already.
That's a good idea.
Well, we had like the girl up the street came down, and the boys had ordered like Girl Scout cookies. So we have like 8 boxes of Girl Scout cookies in this house.
Why'd you buy them? Don't buy them.
No, like Brian got some, and then Justin got some from a skater. But I was good. I've not touched.
We're denying everybody who offers.
Me too.
We don't. Sorry, Aaron turned down somebody. Was it yesterday or today? Girl Scout cookies.
I do the same thing.
They knocked on the door, which is tough. They're trying to do the work to go get the business, but it's like we can't have that in this house.
I
Sorry.
know.
Just give a donation.
Well, Brian he's got his boxes going to work with him, so they're going. And Drew's
That's
taking
good.
his back to his dorm, so they're going tonight. They'll be out of here. So I'm like, no more. Stay away from the Girl Scouts. No matter how cute they are. But they're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah, and what are they up to? $4.50? What? I don't even know what the price is.
4 or 5, depending on the baker.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah,
they're tiny.
break.
They're
I'll
tiny.
make
They're like little minis. The cookies.
Yeah, the cookies have definitely gotten smaller.
Smaller.
Keebler has all the imitations. They all
Just
taste the
getting
same.
Yeah.
I think we've just gotten bigger. Our appetites get bigger. So the cookies look small.
Cookies have gotten smaller.
They're tiny.
They are actually smaller?
Yeah, they are tiny.
Except for even the Thin Mint sleeves are shorter.
Thin Mint's even less?
They reduced the amount.
Man, so there's even more reason not to buy those stupid things.
Thin
No
Mints,
thank you.
oh my God.
Oh,
Boy, you know what the whole
freezer.
sleeve is good.
Yeah.
I could eat an entire-
Boy, you know what the whole sleeve.
Big glass of milk and Thin Mints and call it a day. God. There's a girl like, literally right in the corner here. I can zoom up if I want. She's hustling, trying to sell them. I can go over right now and get them.
The kids, they've gotten to be so aggressive with the selling. They're at every they're at street corners. And so my son-in-law was like, the future prostitutes of America.
Yeah.
It's like it is teaching them like to stay on the street corner and intersection.
That's true.
You're selling
Like cookies.
You You want some cookies? You want some?
Yeah. I mean, hello. What are you teaching these girls? You know?
Yeah, we'll take your
Gotta
helmet.
hustle.
No, I like to be done.
Have you? Anybody ever made like a? Sorry, jeez. Has anybody ever made a cookie out of like a fixate recipe or something? I think she
No,
has
but
some cookies.
I'm gonna.
I like to fix it.
I've done those little balls. Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all right.
I want to for week 6 when there's refeeds and you get extra. There's like I was just finished. I've like scheduled the post in the Facebook group, and there's some recipes coming up that I'm like, yes, they're like brownie squares. They look so yum.
Really?
No, she's gonna.
Yeah, because you can have quick acting carbs on that one, so you can get away with some more cheat items, if you will.
Week
They're
6,
just
not until week 6.
I thought it was every 2 weeks. I was so disappointed when I went looking for that today.
Not until week 6.
I'm refeeding the beast.
Halfway there.
So, do they tell you what the change in protocol is on the workout? Are we doing now like 4 sets of 8?
No. Full 3 sets of 10.
Still 3 sets of 10?
On the tracker papers.
Yeah. So the only stinky part about that is that you got to print out, like with Body Beast, you could just print out one, and get away with it for multiple weeks. But with this one, for every day, you have to print out another piece of paper.
Yep.
Double-sided.
Yeah. You
Or
could.
you don't have to double-side weeks 2 and 3. You only need 1, and then just draw a line for week 2 and week 3.
Maybe I'll just get it laminated or something. I don't know. I don't know about you, but like, I was like, yeah, I got my 12s and 15s. Well, then I'm getting my 15s and 12s. I'm getting something more than autumn.
Kelly said she matched her weight for weight, and my friend Emily tried to as well. I'm not there yet. That's
I kind of treat like leg day or these 3 rounds, like every round I tried to up the weight some more because you got more comfortable with the move.
I think that's something that we learned through Body Beat.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I was kind of disappointed that, like, they want you to go heavy on the leg day, right? But they didn't give you any leg warm up, really. They should have had you do body weight lunges, body weight squats, maybe body weight curtsies, body weight Buddhas, things that kind of prime your muscles for that movement before you start throwing on weights. And then you're like, not like, for me personally, I wasn't ready to put on a lot. I had to build that day because I like doing lunges without like, we warm up like that with Sagi, and at least for his benefit, I think he does that right. I think they could stand to do that, in this program. But that's just my take on it.
There is not much of a warm-up. You got to do it yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Next time I will do my own leg warm up, and then I'll be able to hit legs a little harder from the beginning. That's for sure.
Oh, so there's no warm up for the leg?
It's very short.
That's not true. There's jumping. I mean, it's not a long warm-up by any means. But there's a warm-up. The only day there's not a warm-up is Saturday.
Cardio flow. Yeah.
Because you start with inchworms, which is an entire whole body warm-up.
Yeah, that's part of the P90X warm-up that we do.
Yeah.
I definitely like the 15s because I feel like it was over sooner.
No, I like the 10 because I like the sets of 10 because I feel like I can. 15 is hard. Like to get through 15 reps for me, like it doesn't matter what it is, it's hard. I can get through 10 reps even if it's 3 rounds of it.
Yeah, I can see on some exercises it definitely makes a difference.
Like
I always like hold my breath.
I did all 30 push-ups on my toes, but I couldn't do 15 and 15 the week before.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's just that side plank, like that one maybe. Yeah, that one's kind of tough. But all the other ones I've been fortunate, I guess. I always hold my breath at every workout. But okay, what's the new move she's gonna show that's gonna flaunt her assets? Because I met up with some of the women we have locally that are doing it, like Nikki, and they're like, "How about that pepper stuff?" And I didn't have to say anything because I was like, "Is it just me? I'm not gonna say anything."
Not
And I
just-
was like, how ridiculous is this? So yeah, and like, one's a pastor's wife, like the other one's pretty religious. So it's just funny because like, of all people, to be the trainer, a lot of us probably like the opposite of them. They were much more conservative, but I find it funny their conversations. So yeah. So you can see, has anybody looked through all the papers, like as things change, or do they just flip flop like, 3 and 10 back to 2 sets of 15? Like, how does that protocol change? Is there anything different along the way?
I was just looking at it for today, like phase 2 and 3, like the exercises build on each other.
Okay.
So there's a little bit more to each exercise. Like I was just looking at tomorrow's sheet, and it's exactly the same as last week.
You can see how fast you can go.
So like this first phase is like foundational.
Yeah.
In terms of the movements and things of that nature. I mean, it's definitely a burning workout, if you push it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and even next week, I don't think there's anything different other than you're supposed to go up in your weights.
Yeah, so that's the key. Keep up in your weights.
Phase 2. I know, but people have bitched on the coaching page.
Oh, it's bad.
They're
It's
bitching
bad.
About
so
what?
much about how these aren't
Everything.
workouts.
About the what? What they bitch about? I mean,
That they're
I'd
not
pop over there.
workouts. They're not 80 completely different workouts.
Wow. It's like you go from, every other program. It's slightly different. And they just think about what it takes to film 80 different workouts, like
But
as
they
the
did,
people
like,
on the other side.
But that's the other side of it, right? Like, it's not like they're not lying to you. They really did film 80 different days. Like,
Yeah.
I go on there. I turned the notifications off there because it was like it was bringing me down.
Yeah.
I didn't need that negativity in my life.
Well, sometimes you have to do that with some of these groups that we end up getting into when there's all of a sudden a lot of like negative vibes and not enough. Like there's some groups that I don't even listen to anymore, like Fit and Fairs. I don't listen to them at all because I just don't do that. But there's some, even I have one photography group that I am into, and I'm definitely this week I'm like, because it's the same thing. It's like, well, I don't understand why people have to be so negative over everything all the time. So I'm getting rid of them, tomorrow. But
People, they want to find reasons why they're not succeeding, and they're gonna point the finger.
right.
I can't believe all the tragedies
What tragedy?
on that page.
Which
This
one?
This one had a heart attack. Their mother died. Their father died. They lost their house. I mean, there's been so many tragedies.
I know.
What page was this?
The coach page.
Oh.
Test group.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Some Star Diamond coach had a heart attack last week.
Oh, really?
Oh
In their
no.
40s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's like a family history, and not. I mean, so it's thinking. It's like,
Yeah.
I stuffed it in the containers, and I feel a little
Oh,
tightness.
yeah. Great.
Yeah. No, I haven't been on that page much, just because when I heard about how many people there are and how I thought you weren't going to be allowed to post. I thought it was only going to be like admin people were going to be allowed to post. And so everybody's just like pouring all their garbage in there. It's like, all right, I guess that, so I only pay attention when people I know post.
Yeah, well, that pops up first.
I go when people in our group ask questions, I'll go to the test group and search for an answer there.
You can search for Autumn and just listen to her video of the day or whatever.
Yeah, I've watched a couple, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get it, I mean, part of me doesn't need her rah-rah, I get it. It's fine. I'm willing to keep pushing through. Sorry, I'm chasing my son. Mine is, my biggest hang up for me is just figuring out how to eat with all my other fitness classes.
Yeah,
Like the timing of them, it's just such a mess.
No, you should search the group and see if there's anybody else in there teaching classes and what they're doing.
I did a little bit
I
back,
saw that
but now I'll have to do it again.
Yeah, I saw that question.
You did? Okay.
Yes, I did.
What she recommends for fitness instructors?
Yeah, because there's several people that do live classes or teach at gyms and stuff. I know that question's out there.
Yeah, like yesterday's workout, I halfway through and I was just, my legs were screaming.
Maybe
like,
you have to increase your bracket or increase some aspect of the nutrition part. Because I remember in Body Beast, I got to a certain point and I felt like I was just depleting so fast. I had to rechange things. Maybe you need to do it because you're overdoing it with the fitness program. You're burning more calories, and
I definitely feel somebody's I'm overdoing it.
Yeah.
It's mainly the days I have to do like 2 other workouts, like with my swim team, when I have to do the 2 other workouts. Then I just realized like Wednesdays I run dryland and I'm still supposed to run some type of like modified P90X routine. So I thought like I'd have like another day. Like, so on that day I have PIO and I have 2 modified workouts basically and our workout.
Oh, that's too much.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I thought I could get away with that day without, like, I just bark orders, but he's like, no, I want you to run like legs and abs and stuff like that. And then we'll go into something else. Like, okay. So I tried to fake it as much as I could, like I'm checking form. Oh, but yeah, I'll go search the page again and see if I can find that question.
I just told you on our 80-day group, there's a specific group with only like 20 participants that is fitness instructors doing 80-day obsession.
Very cool. Thanks for that.
Yep.
I will definitely look into that. Yeah, it makes me regret like doing all these classes now. I was like, what were you thinking? Anyways, enough about me. What do you think, or in terms of like the time nutrition, like which meal is the toughest one to fulfill in terms of, getting the proper colors and all that in there? Is there anything that's more challenging than others? Is there anything you don't agree with? Like, more hungry than it says I can eat? Or it's more food than I should eat? Anything like that?
Some days I'm hungry, and some days not so much. So I guess on those not so much days,
Yeah.
it's a little harder.
I think it depends on the workout that I've done. Like leg days and when you lift heavier, I've definitely found like being hungry earlier. Like usually I stretch it to the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
Just because of my work schedule, and that's when I can stop and eat.
No, don't touch me super fast.
But when I lift heavier, I definitely get hungrier sooner. So I try to supplement with more water.
I'm moving so fast.
I have not felt starving. I don't feel like it's been hard for me to like just stick to containers. And my pre-workout meal, my post-workout meal, and my meal option 3 are all basically the same thing. They're all a green, a red, a yellow, and my last meal has an orange attached. The only meals that are different are my Shakeology and my meal 2, which is my green, purple, and blue. And I'd love to have my blue paired with a red.
Yeah.
It's not a reality on this meal plan. And like I haven't cheated. I haven't switched it up. I'm over it. Like
Yeah.
it just is what it is. And I think Kelly said it on her video today. It's now kind of like ingrained. It's kind of nice to know,
You
like,
want to get off?
okay, I'm going in my fridge and I'm looking for a carb, a veggie, a protein.
You want to go this way?
Like, and I don't eat the same meal. Most days I don't eat the same meal, those 3 meals. So I think I've found a pretty good variety of things
Okay.
to match.
Can I get off, please?
If
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
Anybody here? Because my tough part is working out with food in my stomach. Have you gotten over that?
Over.
I've been used to that because I work till 6. By the time I get home, it's 6:15. I get dinner done by 6:45, and then I start my workout like at 7. So that
Oh wow.
I've been doing that a long time, and it doesn't seem to bother me. What bothers me is if I work out when I don't have something. I feel weak.
Yeah.
But my body's used to that type of a schedule because I do my workouts at night, where a lot of you guys do it in the morning.
Yeah.
So,
The hardest part for me is getting up early and I'm not hungry when I first wake up, but just like drinking my shake and being done with it. I've gotten over that. But Sarah Slapback kind of said the same thing. She's still not used to it. There are days where like she's only having her shake before, and her energized, but she can feel like it's sloshing around. She doesn't like that feeling.
mhm.
But I also think that's a thing.
I guess if you make the shake thick, like it's not too thin, then maybe it would be better. I never thought about having the shake really before. I always use the shake as like lunch, or like shake has always been lunch for me. But maybe I should give it a try as a
Yeah,
I love having that pre-workout hit, like when there's nothing in there. It's just like 10 minutes later, kazoo!
that I will agree with. I've had to. It's like good thing. It's a good thing for me. I feel like because the workouts are so much longer, so the energy doesn't kick in right away. Like I don't have that tingly feeling in my hands and my feet as I used to. But I definitely feel it kick in at the 30-minute mark where I'm like, oh, I can. Like,
Yeah. So it's a nice like.
Like that slower release is almost better for these workouts.
I'm not gonna get on there.
Now Brian, he does the Energize now, and he'll do the same thing. He'll do the Energize, and then he goes right into working out. He doesn't wait. He just does it. Does the same thing because his body depletes faster. It's perfect timing. Like 20 minutes into his workout, when his body's about to crash, it kicks in, and he can get the rest of his workout in. So I usually take the Energize and I'll wait like 15 minutes before I work out. Well, I have it with my dinner.
It doesn't bother you to get to sleep at night?
No, I'm up at 4:45 in the morning. So
I don't think the Energize lasts that long.
no,
I don't think it comes. It's not like when I have a Red Bull. I'm like, should have had that too late. Like,
yeah,
Plus, you're burning through it during your workout.
I think that helps. If I just drank it while I watch TV, then it probably wouldn't be an issue. But I'm usually real tired by that time. I'm up so early.
So.
Now, question for the ladies. I know it doesn't apply to Brent.
Okay.
When you guys are using the bands, I was looking at them today because they just arrived. Are you guys wearing shorts, or can you do them with capris? Like capri? Because I don't. Are they going to roll up, or how's it going to work?
I wear capris or leggings. Nothing's rolling up because of the clothes. You don't want a bare leg.
Okay.
Agreed. I agree with. Mine are rolling even with capris on or leggings on, and I have bruises on the back of my knees from them rolling.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've done it with shorts and with capris, and like if they roll, that's where they cause you pain. And what I found is if I have shorts on, I get sweatier, so the bands get slicker, so they don't stay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, that's good to know.
That's the difference. That's the major difference. But this last whatever booty day, I had leggings that still they my knees.
That's why that guy, he wears leggings. You know, the skinny guy, he wears leggings.
Yeah.
Don,
That has more to do with the hair on their legs. I wouldn't want that.
Oh yeah. Ow.
Yeah, I've had some problems with it. I don't have a lot of hair on my legs, but has anybody not gotten we still haven't gotten one of our bundles.
I'm missing two containers of Recover that I'm supposed to get this month.
We haven't gotten our extra set of bands, or anything of that stuff. I ordered the mega pack.
Well, I haven't gotten my Brian has an order of monthly of Energize, and his didn't come in. And then I ordered something else the other day, but I ordered another thing of Energize because he's going to be traveling in March, so I want to make sure I had enough for him the packets and stuff for him to go with. And it said that due to high volume, it will be delayed about a week. So they must be out of stuff.
They're definitely out. They can't produce the amount of equipment and product to keep up with the demand.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for some of the people in our group. I don't think that they haven't gotten their stuff yet.
Yeah.
At least Aaron and I are splitting. We have the old bands that we ordered off Amazon, and then we have one pack that we kind of split.
I actually just put in a request for another set of 9-inch bands because my blue band has a hole, a pinhole in it.
Oh.
It came like that.
Yeah.
And so if any of your equipment comes damaged, you have up to 30 days to send this form in. They didn't ask for anything back. They're going to ship me new ones.
Oh. Good to know.
All right. That's I think I've talked enough 80-day obsession. I don't know much more.
Does anybody have any people we're supposed to have a 21-day group starting not Monday but the following Monday. So I just want to throw that out there as a reminder. We don't have a group set up yet because I don't have any challengers. I don't know if Cassie does or doesn't. So other than that, just look on the team calendar for the next 5 days. That should be everyone.
What did you think of that 5-day? So when I talked with my challenger that didn't really participate much, she was sick during the week, but I tried to tell her it was we focused a lot more on mindset. There wasn't as much of the working out yet and any of that other stuff, motivational stuff, as much as it was mindset. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
So I had a few thoughts. I loved that everybody was able to jump on and tell a little bit about being a part of the challenge group. I like that aspect of it. I think I would, if I were to redo a group like that, I would incorporate a little bit more fitness and nutrition and meal planning in, and less, and not as much mindset, I guess. A little bit more of a fuller picture of what a challenge group looks like.
Yeah, a dabble here, a dabble there.
I say that though, and that challenge group that that Summer put together, their sneak peek challenge group is 6 videos that have been up since the first day that group was open.
Oh, so it's just put them up autopilot?
Yeah, and people keep getting added to that group.
People get what?
Well, people keep adding more members to that group. The group is still growing. And it's just those videos.
And are people talking at all? No.
I mean, I would have to guess there's conversations going on in Messenger.
Behind closed doors. Yeah.
Not in the group.
So maybe what did you think of the videos that they have up there? Have you seen any of them?
I watched them all. I tried to mirror as many of them as I could.
So what are your thoughts? Were they very good? Do you think they were good conversation starters that we could utilize for our challengers, like behind closed doors, like you said, messenger, text, etc.?
I think they do a great job of showing a bunch of different personality types, a bunch of different people that are in different stages of their fitness journey, a bunch of different people who are doing either working the business part-time or full-time or have full-time jobs or stay-at-home moms. Like, I think they ran the gambit of the type of person, well, specifically woman, sorry, Brent, that they're looking to attract. I think so. I definitely think there's some benefit.
I'll have to watch those.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look. I think I'm part of that group. I don't know.
Probably.
I think I asked. I don't know. I can't remember.
It's not really an active group. Like I said, it's just the group and those videos.
It's like Danny's presentation. It's the presentation after the initial contact.
Yep, exactly what that is.
And then you do the follow-up, and then you place them into a much better, like more directive group with interaction and so on. Okay.
I just added both of you, Brent and Claudia.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I wasn't in there?
No.
Oh, all right, great.
So, and you can just search
Okay.
videos.
Okay. We'll do that. Because part of me still, like, I was driving and, like, at least with the clean week, they had the workouts there, so you could incorporate some fitness, even, so that's what I did. I basically showed people, like, how to get access to, like, some free workouts to do in between my fitness classes, just to, like, get them to sign up, and try on demand. I don't know if it's going to be super effective or not, but I feel like it's making baby steps in the right direction.
I was going to say we can do clean week again for February.
Because I like the fact that it's before the paywall, like all you got to do is make a profile. That's it. And you get access to these suckers. I don't know.
Yeah, like sugar detox and clean week workouts.
Because it's like introduction to trying to follow a meal plan, stuff. I don't know, stuff like we just mentioned that is kind of our next step for challenge groups. So
yeah, my plan wasn't ever to do the same free group month to month. So
okay,
something consistently, so we know what we're inviting to.
I'm down for inviting to Clean Week. For this upcoming month.
All right.
I like that.
I think it's the third week of February, which is going to come up quick, but
The third full week.
yeah.
Let's see here. Calendar.
I think it's maybe
No.
February
That
9th.
vacation week?
What?
That vacation week?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to look at to see if it was the vacation week or not.
I think so. It's the week after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's President's Day. Yeah, that's our vacation week.
That might be a good thing.
We can do that. I don't know. Is the vacation week up there?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do. It's in our team calendar as the free 5-day for the 19th, and it is February vacation.
It's almost like to run it right after vacation week would probably be even better because then people will feel the need to tighten up. I don't know, or maybe you're higher. I know. Good job. You say hi? No, you're gonna say hi.
Hi.
Hi, is that Harper? Hi, Harper.
Yeah. She's climbing higher and higher.
Good girl.
I don't know. Think about it. I'll run it either week. I'm just wondering, do you think we'd hit a roadblock because of it being a vacation week?
Well, from my perspective, a business perspective, when I have
Yep.
classes, every time if there comes a school vacation week, they'll all ask like a week before, do you have classes the vacation week? And if so, I'm not going to be here. We're off doing things. So
Yeah.
I end up, either canceling the classes altogether for that week because no one's in the game because they're doing things. So I would say either do it the week after.
Okay.
Because you're not going to get people committed because they're going to be wanting to be going out and doing activities with the kids or going skiing or going stuff. And if it's not fast, they won't be able to do it.
All right,
They
there
can't
it
do
is.
if they wanted to, but they could do it if they wanted to, but they
Yeah.
not
But
as they
most people, if they're starting off, they're not going to have that mindset.
right. You have to think of it in that direction.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
not a lifestyle yet for them. It's more of a diet, a breakaway or something.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. What do you think, Kate?
Fine. I already moved it in the calendar.
Bam, you're the best. Let's see what else is going on here.
Team Cup.
Ink up.
Anything
Ink
to say about that?
What's ink up?
Not February 1st.
Team Cup.
Oh, Team Cup. I thought you said ink up. I'm like, who's getting tattoos? I'm like, I'm not getting tattoos. This body is tattoo free. I don't think I have a place I can put one on that I would feel comfortable. Maybe my calves. That's about it. They're over here. Come on, let's go. Oh yeah. So yeah, Team Cup starts. Yes. Trying to talk to more people so that by the end of the month I have more things to draw upon when it comes to Danny's presentation model. Danny talks about the initial stuff. They're over here. Here, let's go find them. Come here. You get initial contact, you show them some information, you follow up, you find out what they liked about them. You let them talk, and that's it. You let them draw themselves to a close. I mean, obviously it's easier said than done, but that's what I'm working on. Like in when we went to First Steps, it was just basically, how can you help other people succeed? When you give them what they want, they're going to give you what you want. But it was basically help other people succeed. Find out what, form them, and then they have this other acronym called SIGN. So form, we're all familiar with, is family, occupation, recreation, and then message, which was a little bit more about you and your message. But SIGN is like, what are the person's strengths? What are the person's interests? What are their goals? What are their needs?
Mm-hmm.
And so through conversation, you're always driving at putting the ball back in their court and asking them questions to figure out what those are. Crap, I just walked some dog poop.
Literal.
Oops.
I'm like, what was that lump I just felt in my shoe? Yeah, it's okay. I have like age tread. And then from all that conversation, you're going to start hearing words that'll tell you what their gem is, so that you can kind of go back and start talking to them in their gem. Come on, Logan, over here.
Gem?
Yeah, their gem, their personality. And you can get some free gem stuff on. I'll put it up on the Push to Success. There's like a file that talks about the gems. And so you can't say, I'm gonna put you on the roof right now, Paul. You can't say all these numbers, and all this type of factual stuff to a person who wants to just have fun and wants to know that they're just going to enjoy themselves and that it's going to be such a fun time. Like, that's just a completely different personality. You can't use the same language. They're just going to be like, boring. They're going to start listening to you, which I'm sure we've all experienced that. It's like, why aren't they listening to me? I'm saying something that's good. But that's because it's coming from your mindset. It's not pitched towards them. It's not in their language, not using their body language. So I figured you'd drive. Everyone's telling me that she's going to drive. So yeah, I guess, so you got to get to it. You got to get to one of these first steps. I think you'd be really pleased, right, Kate? I don't know. I think Danny has a lot of value. I'm going to mute myself in a second here because we're in the car. And Hey, say hi. Can you say hi? Logan. Logan, look. All right. It's that kind of hour. But yeah. So I'll post on the push. You're on that, Claudia, right?
Okay.
My neighbor?
Yep, I lost him.
I muted him.
Oh. He's still talking.
On the car now. How about now? Say something.
I
Okay.
can hear you.
How about now? Is this better?
Yeah, you're not attached to your car anymore.
It works. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, yes. So she runs through all the personalities at the event, and she runs through how they act, what they tend to do, just
How to
whether
relate
it's
to them.
language. Yeah. What do they think? How do they think? How do they perceive situations? Because each one perceives things differently, and we all, through our arrogance, tend to what?
You're not doing a very good job of selling it. It's amazing, and you have to go and experience it for yourself. Like, period.
I'm not.
You have to go and experience.
So Kate's more of a sapphire. I'm giving the facts. I'm giving a little more of the facts or the pearl side of things. Kate's like, it was fun. We get to do stuff. I get to interact with people.
But
I actually came out of there feeling awesome.
You get to learn how to interact with other people who are not the same as you, and you get to learn a lot about yourself in doing so. It's an unbelievable, very enlightening, very internal experience. And if you can go and experience it, speaking from going by myself and then going to an event with Brent, if you can go with at least one other person that you are comfortable with, it makes it that much better.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be I don't know if you're going to be able to make it to Orlando, but I'm there by myself. I have a dilemma right now to either hang out with my sister or try and stay at the hotel and intermingle with the peeps that are there.
Or at least a night each.
What are you saying, Kate? What's that?
Nothing. You have to make that call on your own.
I know.
But the other reason I was trying to wrap you up, mostly because I love you, but I really need to go to bed.
Well,
I'm just saying.
yeah, right.
All right,
That's fine.
that's fine.
That's fine. Okay, so clean week, next end of the month.
Yeah.
Team Cup. Start talking to people, right?
Yep.
Conversations. That's about it.
Conversation.
Everything else.
Everything.
Yeah.
And join, I know you're not going to like this very much, but there is a Beachbody Champions page. If you are not a part of it, that has a lot of very good information on it with trainings and videos from coaches that you can get more information from on Team Cup from there.
That's on my
Personally,
list.
I just find that learning how to talk to people, inform them, more practice in that is gonna probably be best for all of us, right? I don't know. What do you think? You gotta go to
I
bed. You can form people in your sleep, Kate.
I wish that if that was the case, if I was so good at that, I would have a team of powerhouses. But not so much.
Not yet. Well, we'll get there. We're getting there. We're working on it.
Someday. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good talk to all you.
See you on the
You too.
interwebs.